Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching SAMAA News. Here are today's headlines. Thailand and Cambodia have agreed to halt weeks of fierce border clashes. Defence ministers of both sides said in a joint statement on the ceasefire that they agreed to maintain current troop deployments without further movement. Cambodia's defence ministry said any reinforcement would heighten tensions and negatively affect long-term efforts to resolve the situation. Israel has become the first country to formally recognise the self-declared Republic of Somaliland as an independent and sovereign state. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel would seek immediate cooperation with Somaliland in agriculture, health, technology and the economy. Russia has attacked Kyiv and other regions of Ukraine with missiles and drones, ahead of what President Volodymyr Zelensky said would be a key meeting with US President Donald Trump to work out a deal to end nearly 4 years of war. Explosions sounded in Kyiv as Ukraine's air defense units went into action, and the military said on the Telegram messaging app that missiles were being deployed. The Air Force said Russian drones were targeting the capital and regions in the northeast and south. Russian forces have also struck Kharkiv and nearby areas with 3 glide bombs, killing 2 people and injuring 8, Regional Governor Oleh Syniehubov said. 2 bombs hit the suburbs, while another struck a main road during heavy traffic, killing a man at the scene. Russian President Vladimir Putin says Russia has sharply increased production of key weapons since the start of the war in Ukraine. Speaking at a defense industry meeting, Putin said output of the most demanded arms has risen several times compared with 2022. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says he plans to meet President Trump this Sunday to discuss territory and security guarantees. Zelensky said the talks are aimed at finalising as much as possible in efforts to end the war with Russia. He said talks with US officials were advancing, with some documents on ending the war and Ukraine's reconstruction nearly ready. Pakistan and the United Arab Emirates have agreed to strengthen economic ties through increased trade and investment. The understanding was reached during talks between Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and UAE President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, who arrived in Pakistan on a one-day official visit. The UAE President was welcomed by Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, Chief of Defence Forces Field Marshal Asim Munir, Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar, and other federal ministers and senior government officials. An official reception was held upon his arrival, featuring the playing of the national anthems of both countries, a 21-gun salute, and a guard of honour by a military contingent. At least 8 people have been killed in an explosion at a mosque of the Alawite minority sect in the Syrian city of Homs. A Syrian health ministry official said 21 others were wounded and that the figures were a preliminary toll, indicating they could rise. Local officials said the blast took place during Friday noon prayers. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching SAMAA News.